Yorkshire are just about there. They took enough bonus points to move to the top of the LV County Championship 2nd Division table on the second day in Essex, and would have then heard about Kent's horror show in Cardiff. Yorkshire began the second morning still with the bonus points on their minds. Resuming on 284 for 8, Azeem Rafiq quickly got the runs he required for only his second first-class 50. He was out soon afterwards, edging Graham Napier behind on 53 at 299 for 9. But Moin Ashraf then scored the run to bring up the 300 and take Yorkshire a point closer to their goal. They were eventually all out for 312 when Stephen Patterson was bowled, swinging at Napier, who ended with 5 for 65, the 7th 5-wicket haul of his career. So now it was all about defending that total, and Yorkshire could hardly have made a better start. Patterson bowled Jake Mickleborough for 4 in the 6th over, before Azeem Rafiq came on and struck with his first ball before lunch by having Tom Wesley LBW for 18. And Essex were 3 down before the break when Ashraf also had Mark Patini leg before to leave the hosts on 26 for 3. That became 34 for 4 after the break as Owe Shah tried to cut Azeem Rafiq but planted the ball into the hands of Adam Lyth at slip. Essex's first target was to get to 163 to avoid the follow-on, and one man who looked determined to get his side to that score in a flash was Ryan Tenduscarter. Twice he deposited the spinner over the short straight boundary at the river end of the ground as he dominated an important partnership with James Foster, who took some time to get going. Tenduscarter mixed a solid defence with some brutal shots as he and his captain put on 63 runs for the 5th wicket. But this was Yorkshire's day, and when Patterson had Foster LBW for 16, Essex were on 97 for 5 and still 215 runs adrift. Tenduscarter was the one man who made the most of what has been at times a difficult pitch to bat on, but he then lost Adam Wheater, who mispulled Ryan Sidebottom to mid-on. That wicket gave Yorkshire their 6th and a second bowling bonus point, which put them top of the table. They now wanted to wrap this innings up. They did that after tea thanks to Ashraf once Tenduscarter on 62 took on Azeem Rafiq but holed out to Gary Balance at deep mid-wicket. Next over, Ashraf had Napier held by Lyth in the slips for 20 at 148 for 8, and next ball he had Reece Topley leg before. The follow-on was now on, but Tymon Mills ensured that Yorkshire didn't have that option by twice hitting Azeem Rafiq for 6. He smashed a speedy 20 to take his side onto 177. And that's where the innings was ended as Ashraf claimed his 3rd wicket in the space of 29 balls, Lyth taking another catch in the slips. So, job done. Yorkshire had a big first innings lead of 135, and with news of Kent's ridiculous collapse in Cardiff filtering through, it was looking good, even though Joe Root turned a leg side ball from Napier to Patini to go for 2. Lyth again looked good at the top of the order, this being one of his favoured shots. But wickets fell around him late on. Phil Jakes edged to the 1 wide slip, and Andrew Gale made it 8 wickets in the match for Napier by driving him to Patini. Lyth and Balance saw off the final 4 overs to end the day on 44 for 3. Not ideal, but still very handily placed. A win will definitely be enough for Yorkshire now, but unless Kent can perform a miracle in South Wales, the Tykes are promoted already. That is likely to be confirmed on Thursday.